guys, welcome back to NautiStyles. Welcome to Miami. As you can already tell, we're on board of something very, very special. It is definitely not a first of DAMEN yachting support vessels that we get to check out on our channel, but this one is quite special. We are on board of CHASER, which is a support vessel to Gene Machine, part of Gene Fleet. And I'm here with one of my really good friends now, DENIZA, who is content manager for DAMEN Yachting. I didn't screw that up, look at me.
No, not at all.
I did it in one take. We go way back when we just started the channel. So I'm super excited to have her back on the channel and walk through this insane vessel with us. So how big is she?
CHASER is a 180 feet support vessel.
Support vessel
of our series of yacht support.
And she's a support vessel to Gene Machine, which is how big?
Also 55 meters, 180 feet.
So if you guys haven't seen the tour of Gene Machine on our channel, you can check it out in a pop-up right here. If you're watching on a mobile device, I'll put it in the description underneath the video. So since we already filmed that, we get to film this I would have said smaller sister, but no, like
it's slightly narrower, but
yeah,
in size they're the same.
That's pretty cool. All right, you excited?
Very.
All right, let's do it.
Love to get on board.
Let's go.
He's even wearing a DAMEN yachting hat.
I am.
True fan.
All right, let's do it. So we are in the transom. Every time on the DAMEN yacht supports, I'm like, this is just bizarre how big this is.
I know, right?
This puts it all in
the
perspective.
hardware, the winch, I mean, that's crazy.
It's a bit intimidating too. If you think of the lines, you know, that you're dealing with when you have this kind of structural stuff, it's crazy.
But also if you have a vessel like the CHASER, I mean, all the hardware is so oversized, you can actually tow big vessels. I mean, you have the capacity to do all that.
Yeah, we'll come back to the beach
right
club. Yeah. They're prepping for a nice event tonight for, what'd you say, captain's event?
It's a captain's event, yes.
Wow, guys, come on.
Oh, take it all in, and now we're going to talk about it piece by piece.
Yeah. Where should we start?
I would start here.
So we can start here.
Yes.
The deck is usually filled with toys. There's also a few tenders lying outside. Usually they travel on board. But now because of the show, especially because of the captain's event we have tonight, we decided to make a bit of space. This can also be used as a touch and go helipad. So it has multiple uses. And the main feature of this is of course a crane, which everyone loves. It's a massive crane that can lift up to 13 tons. So it's quite heavy.
13 tons. Wow. So here you said normally you'll have another
Two more tenders.
Two more tenders.
Yeah.
Holy smokes.
So the ones which are sitting in the water, the landing craft behind me,
Yes.
and then one more tender.
Yes, and there's also a small car there which can also fit on the deck.
I mean, why not?
I'm going to show the landing craft
Yeah,
because
do
it's
it.
right here.
We were just walking over here and Rico said, like, I want to meet the crew because they have like the funnest Instagram accounts.
Yeah.
They really do. They do some really fun reels and just seems like a really good group. Like fun group to
and
be
you see
around.
them chasing around dogs around the deck and so on when they're
Yes,
like
the dogs are on
setting
holiday
things
now,
up.
but usually
they are?
they're also on board.
Oh man. Okay. So what is this vessel used for? How do they use
for
it?
fun. They
For
can
fun.
do wakeboarding. It's a nautic, super fast.
Awesome.
vessel.
All right,
Yeah.
keep going. A lot more to see.
Then we have a container here.
I mean, this is
This is
ridiculous.
crazy.
Yeah,
A
I
container
think
full of
you should
toys.
talk about this.
This is pretty crazy. This is converted shipping container, 20-foot shipping container with cradles mounted on top for jet skis. And then inside, I mean, look at this. We got scooters, motorcycles, ATVs. There are 4 ATVs in there.
No way.
Yeah. Oh, unless there's another motorcycle
No,
behind.
there's two.
2 ATVs and a
Two
motorcycle,
ATVs.
yeah. I mean, that's
This-
pretty crazy.
And I like how they put the windows in and everything, so it's like a real nice garage.
But considering this is an open deck, you're out in the elements, you're putting it in a shipping container, at least it's protected. It's not
Exactly.
getting caked by salt. You don't have the elements, like the sun, whatever.
You're a huge
You
fan of
seem
like.
to be working on board for a long time now.
I
He
think
loves
it's-
shipping containers, like shipping containers home. He
Okay.
thinks it's really cool. So
And I was like, how do you get the ATVs out there, right? There's a roll-up gate right there on
wait,
the
wait,
side.
okay, where?
They thought about everything.
Oh wow!
Yeah, and that's a lift. So, you take the bottom one out, drop the other one down, and roll that one out.
Oh, you want to play? I could tell already.
I want to stay on this boat for a little bit.
I think they're recruiting
All
for
right,
some crew.
Let's keep going.
This is so cool. Give me.
Okay, all right.
Let's see what else we have here.
So we have a gigantic Zodiac here. How big is this?
That looks like a 24-footer or something.
Yeah, definitely very, very large. The crane,
This
the
crane
masterpiece.
is massive.
Now, if
Wow.
you guys have any technical questions, we also have the chief engineer here who can answer.
He's like, all your
Here's a- where-
questions,
where-
chief
Where's the
engineer.
chief engineer?
Little side gym here on the back with a pretty nice view if you work out.
Really cool. Really,
So
really
this
cool.
is basically where the toys section ends, and this is where the science part starts.
So you told me when we spoke that they literally have a lab on board.
Yes.
Explain to us why as well, because I know not everybody knows the history of
Yeah.
obviously Gene Machine and owner, his background.
Yeah, well, the owner of Gene Machine and Gene Chaser is actually a scientist, and he's been involved in developing many companies himself. He's actually created a self-detect COVID test. This is one of the latest topics. And the reason why he bought Gene Chaser is not necessarily only because of the toys, but also because of the lab. So he has enough space here to create a lab, and this is his working space while he's on board. And this is where he's developing every new piece of machinery that he works on, which is quite amazing. And here you can see a display of the latest things he's been working on.
So his family, they spend a lot of time on board,
Yes.
right? Yes, I've seen some videos from,
Yeah.
I think YouTube channel. I don't know where I've seen it, but some amazing,
Instagram.
amazing stuff. They've been all over, like Antarctica. And
Yeah,
just-
that with Gene Machine mostly,
Yeah,
because Gene
yeah.
Chaser has just joined the fleet last year.
Yes.
But probably
York,
now
right?
they're going to be traveling together quite a lot, yeah.
I know when we toured the Gene Chaser, there was a small lab on board, which I
Gene
think was-
Machine.
Gene Machine, yes.
Yeah.
It's a lot of Gene things. I know there was a small lab on board, which I think was part of his daughter is also
Yeah.
a scientist. So now he has a proper
Now
lab.
he has a proper lab, and now he's actually also recruiting a lot of talented students and interns to come and work with him.
So you have way more space.
Yes.
It's basically just two super yachts side by side. It's very different purposes.
As well as
Cool.
accommodation.
Yeah,
So,
extra accommodations.
yeah.
Okay, let's see it.
And a whole
Let's
bunch of
see.
Bluetooth speakers.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow.
Lots.
It's also a party platform when
Yeah.
necessary.
Yeah.
So
Party
it can
platform when
convert
necessary.
when necessary.
But
When,
when
the
is
work,
it not? When is it ever not necessary? No.
it's work hard, play hard.
Yeah.
Yes, love it.
Yes. Shall we go inside
yes,
and check out
Yeah.
the lab?
do it. What's here? Hangar. Oh, that's the entrance from where we just were. There's a door.
Yep, yep,
yeah,
exactly.
okay, got it. Okay, perfect. All right, let's go up. What a view!
And here you get an overview of everything.
This is pretty cool. And it's just first deck, and there's another deck up where we have some people sitting there, but there's a bunch of chairs and stuff up there. It's like a cool cigar lounge area up there, Rico.
This is so cool. I would like to be up here on the way. So we got the tower right here, mast, all the electronics.
You just think can't get any better, but it just does.
I mean, this is 360-degree view.
Yeah, absolutely best view. I know,
in the
you're
Bahamas where it's hot.
totally speechless.
Yeah, this is great.
I know. Is this our third support vessel?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay, we keep
So-
going.
Yes.
So we're coming back.
Wow, this is so
This
different.
is very cool, so different. Wow, that definitely extends your yacht
different.
space.
Indoor, outdoor experience.
Yeah.
And you can remove these.
No way.
Yeah. So this was initially completely an outdoor area, but they've enclosed it for the wind, and it's a much cozier area.
So has the owner built it per his spec? He wanted it? How
No.
did it happen?
We build it on spec, same as
Yeah.
we do with most
Yeah.
yacht supports, and then after he bought it, he reconfigured some
Got it.
areas. So this is basically done after the.
Some of the stuff he did.
Yeah.
Cool. He obviously has pretty awesome style and imagination. I mean,
Yeah.
we've seen it on the Gene Machine. But this is so different. I would have never thought of making these removable.
So the ceiling was put in afterwards, and air conditioning
Yes.
and
Yeah.
and all that. Wow.
Super cool. Because a lot of times this is just open deck,
Exactly.
right?
We usually have an awning and that's it. But
Got
this
it.
is much more usable now.
And then if we go forward,
If we go forward, there's a walk around the pilot house, so we can.
okay, we'll follow you. Okay.
Which way you want to
You
go?
don't trust me. We can go.
We want to see it. We want to see everything. You know how we do it. Way too detailed, but that's what people want to see. So here's our pilot house entrance. Wait, you weren't going to show us this? Wow. They even have a little layout area.
So they've
here.
also changed the area here.
Yes.
Here they used to have the lifeboats. Now they moved them on the side of the boat, so this is now a cool lounging area.
This is so cool. I mean,
And this is very recognizable from all the yacht
yes,
supports, I
no
guess.
kidding.
Yeah.
You gotta go see
Very
the bow.
commercial.
Wow.
So you have the working front end of the boat with the massive winch. That is awesome.
It is so large, and you guys can see that kind of a famous,
X-bow.
X-bow on the DAMENs. That it just what makes this boat pretty fast for the size, and also
And slice through the waves.
slides through the waves, and it's a comfortable ride.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, let's keep going.
All right.
I know we have a lot to see.
Well, now we can start with the inside, with the pilot house,
let's do
and
it.
then we
Pilot house and go in.
So here you see a mini version of Jean Chaser, in case you haven't been able to film her exterior. That's how she looks like.
I mean, that door. I mean, can we just start with the door? I mean, you want to open something like this. Look at this mechanism.
Yep. Proper weather-tight door.
Wow. Okay, cool. So we have the bridge. Wow, these chairs just get like crazy and crazy, I feel like. Look at this one.
How about this built-in screen here?
Okay, what do we got here, Rico? You go.
I have no idea. I have no idea.
Let her win.
This is about
We got a lot of wind,
Yeah,
but
a
I
lot
mean,
of wind.
I don't know. I mean, honestly, I have no idea what
We got
have
a lot
here.
of wind in the Bahamas, is what we've got.
Yeah,
Right here.
it's green. It's not too bad.
So 360 view,
Yeah, this is,
every captain's dream.
yes, this is a lot of equipment, which,
Yeah, we got
I
a
guess-
lot of displays here, which you can obviously dedicate the way you want it to, or the way the captain would like, or first mate. Chart plotters, radars. I mean, you know, surveillance cameras, whatever you want to put on there. It's pretty amazing. Where's the wheel? Just kidding.
I was actually looking for it
So there's no wheel, so you can either steer the boat with this guy here.
with it. So they added this extra protection because sometimes people, when they walk,
with bump, the
go-
throttle.
Yeah.
Yes,
With 4 engines.
4 engines.
Yeah.
4
yeah.
Caterpillar engines.
4 Caterpillars. Hmm.
Max speed, I heard they reached 23.
Wow.
Although we say it's 20, they reach 23.
It's fast.
Yeah, it's fast.
With
if they need
all
to.
of that stuff.
Yeah, yeah. It's still quite a powerful boat.
Wow. Okay.
But they're usually using the cruising speed unless they necessarily need to go full speed, and then it's more economical as well.
Got
Yeah.
it. And it's neat because in this area you still have like a cool lounge spot here, so you can have people, you know, joining you and hanging out, and not just a kind of a standing room only. In this kind of pilot house, should just be standing room only. Not allowed to sit on duty.
Well, you explain that to the captain, and he does like a,
No,
you know.
he can sit
Oh, he
there.
can okay, got
but
it.
everyone else just gets to stand, like you
Yeah.
know, like you watch.
Spectators only standing,
Yes,
okay, yeah.
exactly. All right, we're gonna head downstairs to the well, everything, basically all our quarters and galley, right?
The
All down
galley,
here?
yes.
Okay,
However, the biggest highlight I think is this roof.
Wow. Oh, you weren't kidding.
So that's a PCR testing machine. This is where we get all our tests done every day before we come on board. It's also created by the owner, the doctor. So it's super practical. In 1 hour you get your result, and it's very accurate.
So this is part of the lab that you were
Yeah.
talking about.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Let's keep going. Yeah.
Yeah, let's keep going.
Awesome.
I can maybe give you a sneak peek in the galley.
Yes, please. I want to see everything.
Hello.
So we also
Can we
have,
have
a side door
really
here.
quick sneak peek in the galley?
Would it be okay? Oh, smells fantastic in here. What are you making?
Some bagels.
Nice. Okay, so we have a working galley with obviously huge cooktop, an oven, all the refrigeration right here. There's huge refrigeration behind, sink, dishwasher. I mean everything.
Full commercial
Everything
grade,
you need.
with
Yeah.
stainless steel surfaces. I mean, like completely commercial grade galley.
Yeah. All right,
Yeah.
let's keep going.
Thank you.
Thank you. So if we walk this way,
Yep, let's do it.
this whole main deck, it's basically guest accommodation.
Captain's
cabin.
quarters.
And mostly these spaces are
room and
used,
crew cabin.
like I mentioned, whenever they have extra guests on board, they have interns, they have students.
Overflow, basically.
Exactly, overflow, this is where they,
Cool.
where they stay.
Let's check out one cabin.
It says professor on here.
No,
Oh yeah,
no
look, it's
name.
got there's name and everything.
Oh, it's actually a really nice cabin.
So these are, I guess, the perks of when you're hiring somebody. You're like, hey, come work for me, be a scientist on board of my super yacht and travel the world. So that works really well. I'm sure that's very enticing. Okay, so we have also a really good sized shower in our head, and it's a really nice cabin.
If a client comes to you and says like, hey, I want to build a yacht support vessel, could they completely custom design the
Yes.
interior
Yeah.
with you guys together?
Depending on which stage of the build. But if they want something really custom from scratch, we can also do that.
Got it.
For example, now we have a 75-meter yacht support under construction, which is the biggest one
75
today.
meter?
Yeah. It's quite a massive one, and that is built completely from scratch. We don't
Okay.
build that on spec.
So you guys are completely flexible.
Yeah.
Like craziest ideas, bring them
Exactly.
up, bring them to you.
Yes.
Okay.
Wow, that's really
Love it.
cool. Okay, let's check out this cabin, because this one has actually bunk beds. And this is a 3-person cabin. Everyone's got their names on it. Pretty cool. You have your storage lockers here, and also its own ensuite. All the cabins have their own ensuites.
Yep.
Okay, what else can we see?
An example of a potential party on board?
Nice.
Oh yeah. Is that in New York?
Yeah.
DENIZA is always like, you know, she's kind of jaded about this. She's like, yeah, I don't think that's very interesting. We're like, this is so interesting.
It is.
You know, we like.
It's just that we've seen it before. Maybe
I
that's
know.
all.
You're like, I've seen it. Oh wow.
So this is quite spacious.
Bigger, yeah.
Yeah.
This is even
Oh, wow,
bigger
this is
cabin.
This is just at the bow.
Didn't expect that actually.
Yeah, that's very, very spacious. Very nice. Yes, there's a work desk in this cabin. And is it the same cabin on the other side, matching?
It is the same cabin, yeah.
Oh, awesome. Okay, cool. And this is going up to
I think that's the emergency hatch.
bow
The
deck up
emergency-
there?
The bow
Okay.
thruster room, yeah.
Perfect. Okay.
Should we go downstairs?
Yeah, so downstairs we have an engine room and crew cabins.
Exactly. And another crew mess, which also can be used as a galley, in addition
Oh.
to the one that we've seen upstairs.
Cool. So
So
the size
here-
of all this fire suppression everywhere.
On both sides of the corridor, you have all the
Crew cabins. So there are 4 crew cabins?
Yeah.
How many crew does this
Now
support
they have
vessel?
8 on board.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Well, it's a
here
lot
is
of
the
toys
crew
to
mess.
launch and everything.
Exactly.
Oh, there's a crew mess. Oh, that's really nice. This is pretty large. I mean, it's definitely good for 8 people. Yeah, so this definitely could be used as a second galley.
Yeah.
For sure. And the crew can have their own quiet space.
Yeah.
So that's really nice. And this door goes to
That
the
is the
bow
bow
thruster
thruster.
room.
If you want, you can.
Can we
check
take
it
a
out.
Of
look at
course
it?
we
Yeah.
want.
You want to see everything.
We do.
Oh yeah, I remember this from the other boat.
Oh, but this looks a little different.
So
Okay,
it's
you want
just
us
at
to
the
go
bow.
without you? You're like, I've seen this.
Please, go ahead.
This is boring.
It's also used as storage.
Yeah, you have additional storage here at the bow. Most importantly, coffee pots.
Yeah, okay.
And then we have the bow thruster, I guess, all the way down there, which we can't really see right now, and a whole bunch of pumps. So there's a sewage treatment plant on board.
Perfect. Of course there is. It has
Yeah.
to be.
They are freshwater pumps here. They've got the expansion tanks right there. So.
Must be something good. It's made in Germany. Okay, let's keep going.
If you're so excited about technical spaces, we're going to go to the engine room right now.
You were not going to show us the engine room?
Oh, of course I was. Keep the best for the last.
Yeah. I was going to say we're not going to be friends anymore if you don't show us the engine
It's
room.
quite loud though.
That's
But you're
fine.
used to it.
All right. Yes. Hello again.
So here we have the freezer.
Freezer.
Cold store. Yes. Quite an extensive space to,
Oh, wow.
to store drinks and food.
Woohoo! Oh my
Don't get
god!
stuck in there.
Oh, it's really cold in here. But it's so big. You know, there are some dreams in life you probably will never have. That's
A
amazing.
walk-in fridge.
That is amazing. A walk-in fridge. Add that to the walk-in closet. And
the
you have a
laundry on the
laundry
other
on the
space.
other side. Oh, this is cool that they did it like this.
Oh wow.
Wow.
Actually, an extensive laundry.
Proper laundry room. And we have 2 washers, 2 dryers. Of course, they're Miele. And a real laundry room. That's really neat. Did not expect it to be in here.
No.
I was wondering.
I love the floor here.
Yeah, it's very nice and soft, right, to
Yeah.
walk on?
Membranes from the water maker.
Yes. Here we go. Here are the big puppies.
Yes.
Wow, there they are.
4 Caterpillar engines.
You know, I gotta film Rico. I mean, of course this is cool for me, but I'd rather you guys look at Rico looking at all this.
I mean, this is just crazy.
Maybe you can tell us a bit about
This is amazing. So you almost have 4,000 horsepower.
We
Yeah,
are-
8,000 horsepower. Almost in total.
So 4,000 just on the mains and the generators we 1,200.
Horsepower?
Yeah.
Oh.
No, kilowatts.
So in horsepower, we are at 2,000 horsepower or
Yeah,
something
so
closer.
pretty much,
Yeah, so 8,000 horsepower. Yeah. And they're V16s?
They're 12s.
No, V12s, yeah, V12s. But they-
35 12s.
Yeah.
And they're the commercially rated engines.
yeah, yeah. So they're continuous duty.
Yeah.
You turn them on in the fall, you turn them off in the spring.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we run with all four all the time. We can lock the shafts if we want to.
Yeah.
So we can run two independently, so either two middle or the two outside.
Mm-hmm.
But the rudders are actually on the two outboards.
Yeah.
And then, but if we're doing a long distance or crossing, we can switch out.
Okay.
We just lock the shaft.
But in regular, like a slow trawl, you know, most fuel efficient transfer, like whatever, you come down from New York all the way down here, you use all four engines simultaneously, you're not switching or altering? Got it.
We've worked it, so we've spoken to a lot of the other guys on Damens, and the drag that's coming from trolling motors on the gearboxes, so they are getting cooled down all the time. But the thing with that is, we might as well we run at 12,000 RPM.
Yeah, yeah.
We're not burning.
You're not burning anything, yeah.
So coming down from New York, we were at 40%. We're still doing 18 knots.
Yeah. 18 nuts.
17, 18 knots coming down.
You know how much fuel you guys carry?
It's 164,000 liters.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's all metrics. Are we going to convert that and put together?
Of course, we'll have all the specs, you guys, obviously,
I can feel
but
better for you, but I need
No.
a phone for that.
No, it's totally fine.
you can't truly appreciate all of this unless you get a little background.
I'm from
information.
Germany, so I grew up with metrics, so it's all
Yeah,
good.
we've got a range of 5,000 miles.
5,000.
That's what we're
So you can technically cross the Atlantic twice on the same fuel.
pretty much.
Yeah. You know,
Wow.
you might want to put a little
I wouldn't
extra
want to
in.
do that.
Yeah, me neither.
So if you fill up with fuel, you're going to be burning more fuel because you're going to be, the boat's heavier.
Sure.
So we're trying to balance that where we carry enough fuel so that we can still do what we need to do.
Yeah, yeah. And then in regular hotel load, you're running 1 or 2 generators
When I'm traveling underway, one generator,
and mains.
both all four mains. And then when I'm on anchor, 2 generators.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're coming to the dock on and off the slip, 3 generators. If we go into the dynamic positioning, then all 4 engines, 3 generators, stabilizers, bow thrusters, everything.
Wow. Yeah. And the thrusters and stabilizers are run from PTOs on the main engines or the generators?
So what happens with the bow thrusters are all electric.
Oh, okay.
So we've got 2 bow thrusters,
Yep.
both electric. And then the stabilizers, we've got a mass just behind there is a quantum stabilizer pack.
Yep.
So we got, it's the new one where we've got actually split motors with one cooling pump,
Yep.
and they cycle on and off.
All right,
Awesome.
let's keep going.
Thank you so much. Really
Thank you.
appreciate
Thank
it.
you, Malcolm. Appreciate it.
You know, the chief engineer, he really likes his job.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, like you didn't have to ask twice.
No,
for the
he's like
information.
loves
It was
talking
like-
about it, and it's really,
Really
great.
cool,
I
really
love
cool.
that. I mean, how can you not love your job when you work on something like this?
Oh, and then just quickly, in case people are wondering, the 4 engines are not all at the same level. They're actually slightly offset.
Well, why don't you
So,
show it?
I'm standing right next to the port side further aft engine. So if I'm just lift it up a little, you see over there is the other port side engine. So they're just slightly offset from each other.
Okay.
There we go.
I feel like we did a little lazy tour just because we have so many yacht support vessels on our channel already. But if you guys want to see even more, just check out the other 2 we have on the channel.
They're all
right.
different.
Let's keep going. Yeah.
Well, also I heard DENIZA would like to invite us up to the Netherlands to actually dive a little deeper into the production of support vessels. So we gladly take the
Let's see the behind the scenes.
Let's do it. Yeah.
Hang on.
Oh, wait. Hold on. Wait.
Workshop.
Yes.
Full-blown workshop.
You see how
As
DENIZA
you-
again just walked past and he was like,
I mean, look at this
"Whoa."
proper toolbox, and then
Yes.
everything is properly labeled, all in little plastic boxes, repair kits, electrical transformers. Obviously, you need that when you want to cruise the world. You know, sometimes you just need a plug-in and need the 110, or you need the 220, or you need, you know.
Yeah, they go
you know
all
how
over
it
the
is.
world, so hey. All right,
And
so it's our
this
beach
is
club,
the beach club. This is the end of the tour, basically.
which is really just like an extra toy area. I mean, it looks like kind of
Cool.
set up like a commercial space here.
Yes.
Like it's,
Initially, all these wooden panels didn't exist.
Yeah.
So when they bought it, they added, so it adds a bit more of a nice vibe to the room. And you have all the toys here on this side, and here you have also 2 added working spaces.
Yeah.
So it's a multiple purpose area.
Kind of like the wood finish. It makes it look a lot more yachty.
Yeah, exactly.
yeah, it
more
looks
friendly.
Really, really
warm.
nice. Okay, what's this? Dry store. God, there's just so much storage everywhere. Just hidden doors all over the place.
Whole bunch of Hawaiian slings and
Oh yes, spear fishing.
spare guns.
Yeah, spear fishing. Yes. Awesome. Eats Out tour of this DAMEN yachting support vessel called CHASER. Thank you, DENIZA, for the tour.
Thank you guys for
This
joining.
was-
I hope you liked it.
So different and very, very cool. And I know you guys are going to really appreciate it. So put some comments, do some likes. We really appreciate you guys subscribing. Thank you so much. And she's not for sale, right?
She's not for sale.
Not for sale.
But we
So-
do have other ones in the pipeline. So
If you guys are interested in the DAMEN yachting, please check out their contact information in the description underneath the video.
If you would want to have one right now, and you say there's some in the pipeline, what's a waiting period right now if you want one right now?
2 years actually.
2 years. So that's in
they're
the
quite
pipeline
popular.
already.
Yeah.
Wow.
So order one tomorrow if you really want
Rather
one.
order
'cause
them
you'll
quick
have to
than
wait a
late,
couple
yeah.
They
years.
go
Yeah.
fast. Yeah.
And then
Thank you.
also big thank you to the crew, because I know there were a couple of crew members which happened to be in the video. Huge thank you to the chief engineer. He was super, super nice.
Yeah, really,
And,
really appreciate it.
Yeah. Enjoy the outtakes.
I don't know if we had any outtakes.
I'm pretty sure there were some.
Okay, sounds good. Thanks, DENIZA.
Thank you.
You're the best. Really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Ciao.
Bye.
And get that little Capri Sun break in between.
This is a proper don't film the bras. this is a
It's like
proper.
depressing.
And you float away on the gene machine. That would be really funny. Okay.